Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Promoted Sandra. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to cut and sew this beautiful tube dress. The picture at the side is the inspiration and the one at the middle is the one I recreated. The difference between the inspiration and the one I recreated is that mine have a stripe around the shoulder area. So I decided to add this just to make it a little bit different, and I love the way it came out. If this is something you're interested in, then keep up watching. And please don't forget to like this video, comment on it, and share it. This really helps my algorithm a lot. If you want to see more of cutting and sewing tutorials on this channel, go ahead and subscribe and turn on post notification. So this is the material I'm going to be using. I have about 2 yards of chinos material. If you're on a bigger side, you're going to be needing about 2.5 yards of this material. So you can also make use of any material of your choice. The first thing I want to do is to draft the pattern for this gown. So I'll go ahead and mark a straight line across my pattern. This line is going to be serving as the shoulder line. After marking it, I will place my tape on the shoulder line. I will mark my chest line, which is 9.5 inches. I will mark my bust point, which is 11 inches, my under bust 14 inches, and my front half length is 16 inches. After marking it, I will come to this other side and repeat the same measurement. Then I'll go ahead and connect the points together like this. Once I'm done connecting the points together, I will place my tape on the waistline, which is this line here. I will mark from there to my hip line. From my waist to my hip line is 10.5 inches. I will mark it on both sides like this. I will connect the points together. Then I will place my tape on the shoulder line. I will measure from there to my knee line. From my shoulder to my knee is 41 inches. I will mark it. So go ahead and take your own measurement and use it. Then I'll go ahead and mark the full length of this gown. I made use of 56 inches and I added 1 inch for folding allowance. I will repeat the same measurement on this side, then I will connect the points together like this. Once I'm done connecting the points together, I will go ahead and cut out the excess pattern like this. After cutting it, I'll go ahead and label it. This is the shoulder line, the chest line, bust point, under bust, waistline. This one is the hip line. This one is the knee line, the full length of the gown, and the seam allowance. I will place my tape on the shoulder line. I will mark half of my shoulder measurement, which is 8 inches. Then I will mark the wideness of my round neckline, which is 3.4 inches. The depth, I also mark 3.4 inches. I'll connect the points together. So I'll mark the shoulder slope and connect it. We are not going to be using the upper part. That is why I'm just doing it anyhow. So I will place my tape on the chest line. I will mark half of my shoulder, which is 8 inches. I will connect it to the shoulder line. Then I'm going to place my tape on the shoulder line and go up by how high I want this breast tube to be, or this tube gown to be. So I'm going to mark 1 inch upward from the chest line like this. I will also mark it on this other side. Then I'll connect the points together like this. I decided to make use of 1 inch. Then I'm going to place my tape on the chest line. I will divide my bust measurement by 4. I will mark it. After marking it, I will divide my waist measurement by 4. I will also mark it on the waistline like this. Then I'm going to be adding my joining allowance on the chest line. I forgot to do that at first. I will add 1 inch. Then on the waistline, I will add 1 inch for joining allowance. I will come to the hip line. I will divide my hip measurement by 4. I will mark it. I will add 1 inch for joining allowance. Then on the knee line, I'm going to minus 2 inches away from what I got after dividing my hip measurement by 4. My hip measurement divided by 4 is 11.5 inches. 11.5 inches minus 2 is going to give me 9.5. So I'm going to place my tape on the knee line and mark that 9.5 inches like this. So after marking it, I will also come to the hem and mark whatever I mark on the knee line, which is 9.5 inches. Now, if you want to minus 1.5 inches away from yours, you can do that. So I'll go ahead and add 1 inch for joining allowance. So once I'm done with that, I'll go ahead and connect the points together like this, from the chest line to the waist, from the waist to the hip, and from the hip to the knee line, and from the knee line to the full gown length. Okay, don't forget to also curve those sharp parts, okay, to remove the sharp edges. Once I'm done connecting it, I will place my tape on this line here. I will go in by 1 inch. Okay, from the armhole line I will go in by 1 inch. Then from there I will mark a slant line from there to the chest line, though I later decided to place my tape on the chest line and I came down by ½ inch because I didn't want anything that will obstruct my balls or my obstruct me around the armhole area. So I came down by ½ inch, then I connected it like a curve to the upper line. Then I'll just go ahead and blend it in like this. In case you don't understand what I'm saying, just watch what I'm doing, you understand better. The next thing I'm going to be doing is to mark my side dart. To mark your side dart, you are going to minus your back half length away from your front half length. My front half length is 16 inches and my back half length is 14 inches. 16 minus 14 is going to give me 2. So the first thing I'm going to do is to place my tape on the bust point line and mark half of my nipple to nipple measurement. Then I'll place my tape on this side like this and mark that 2 inches. After marking it, I'll place my tape on this point here. I'll mark 1.5 inches towards the side. Then I will go ahead and mark a slant line from down 1.5 inches I marked on the bust point line to the 2 inches I mark at the side like this. So I'll just go ahead and connect it like this. So once I'm done, I'm just going to try as much as possible to close the side dart like this. Okay, use the down line to cover the up line like this. So after I'm done picking it, I'll just go ahead and use my straight ruler on to reconnect it again. Okay, by the time you are done marking your side that the lines will not be equal. So after reconnecting it, I will just go ahead and extend this line to this point here, the new line there. So guys, we are done with the front. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to draft the back. So for the back, I'll place my tape here like this. I will mark my chest line, which is 9.5 inches. Then I'll mark my back half length, which is 40 inches. Then from that point, I will mark my hip line. From my back half length, I'll mark 10.5 inches, which is my hip line. Then I'll go ahead and connect all the points together like this. After connecting it, the next thing I'm going to be doing is to mark the knee line at the back and the full length of the gown. To do that, I'll place my tape on the front hip line. I will measure it to the knee line like this. So what I have here is 12 inches. Then I'll place my tape on the back hip line. I will mark 12 inches like this. I will mark it on the other side. Then after marking it, I also place my tape on the front knee line to the full length of the gown. So whatever I have here, I also place my tape on the back knee line and mark the full length of the gown at the back. So once I'm done marking it, I'll go ahead and connect the points together like this. After marking it, I will place my tape on the shoulder line like this. I will mark 1.5 inches from the shoulder to the hem. So that is going to be serving as my zipper allowance. After marking it, I'll connect the points together like this. Now I'm going to add my horizontal measurement. I'm going to place my tape on the chest line. I will divide my bust measurement by 4. I will mark it on the chest line. I will divide my waist measurement by 4. I will mark it on the waistline. Then I will divide my hip measurement by 4. I will also mark it on the hip line. Kindly note that I'm taking all the measurement from that 1.5 inches line I mark, okay? Now for the knee line, whatever total measurement we minus away from the front knee line, that is what we are going to be minusing away from the back as well. For the knee line of the front, we minus 2 inches away from the total measurement we got after dividing our hip measurement by 4, which now give us a total of 9.5 inches, right? Now that's 2 inches we minus away. I'm going to divide it by 2. 2 divided by 2 is going to give me 1. Now I'm going to place my tape on this zipper allowance line. I will mark 1 inch inward like this. Take note. From that 1 inch I marked, I'm going to mark whatever we marked at the front, which is 9.5 inches. From there, we mark 9.5 inches towards the side. Then I will come to the hemline. I will also mark that same 1 inch and mark inward on the knee line. From that 1 inch, I will mark 9.5 inches, which was what we marked on the knee line of the front and the hemline of the front. After marking it, I'll go ahead and add 1 inch from the hemline to the chest line for journey allowance. Then remember I came down from the chest line of the front by ½ inch, sorry. Then I'll place my tape on the back chest line. I'll also come down by ½ inch. Then I will come to the center back like this, the zip allowance line. I will come down by 1 inch there. So I want that part to be curved. Then I'll go ahead and use my French curve to connect from that ½ inch to the 1 inch at the back. Then I'll go ahead and connect it to the front line like this just to make sure it is straight. Then I'll go ahead and connect from the chest line to the waistline, from the waistline to the hip line, and from the hip line I'll mark a slant line to the knee line, and from the knee line I will mark a straight line to the hemline. Once I'm done marking it, I'll go ahead and cut it out like this. Please pay attention and see the part I am cutting at, okay? So guys, if you know you've been enjoying this video, please go ahead and like. In case you've not liked, comment on it. If you have any question, by the time you're done watching the video, you can go ahead and ask. At the comment section, I will respond to you. And don't forget to subscribe in case you have not subscribed. Turn on post notifications so that anytime I upload a new video, you'll be notified. So once I'm done, I'll go ahead and remove zipper bulge around the waistline. I made a terrible mistake. I went ahead to mark it on the hip line, thinking that this is the waistline. Or more, I totally forgot. So I just said I should show you because you're going to be seeing it on the pattern. In fact, I've even gone ahead to cut it out. So the what I just did was to use a seal tape to seal it down. Now to contour the back, to remove zip bulge, you are going to be placing your tape on the waistline. From the waistline, you are going to mark ½ inch towards the up and ½ inch to the down. From the waistline, mark ½ inch to the up and ½ inch to the down. Then go ahead and mark a slant line from those ½ inch you mark to the side like this. After marking it, I will extend the line to the zip allowance line. Then I'll go ahead and cut it open like this, close to the end. Don't cut out everything. Then I'll pick it and use it to close this other line here. Then I'll go ahead and use my seal tape to seal it down. If you don't have a seal tape, use your pin to pin it down, okay? So after I was done with that, we are done with the first contour. The second thing I'm going to be doing is to place my tape on this zip allowance line. I will mark ½ inch inward, ½ inch. Then I'll go ahead and mark a slant line from the up to that ½ inch like this, and from that ½ inch to anywhere around the down. There's no special measurement for this. So once I'm done marking it, I'll just go ahead and cut it out like this. So once I'm done cutting it out, we are done with the back. I will label it. Then we are going to be folding our fabric into two. So I'm going to be using this part that is stretching towards this side for the front, okay? Then the part that is not too stretching for the down part. So once you're done folding your fabric into two, go ahead and iron it. Then place your front pattern on it. The straight part of your front pattern is going to be on the closed part. Pin it down. Then go ahead and cut it out. Then go ahead and fold your fabric into two again. Cut out the back part, okay? So guys, I've gone ahead to cut it out. I added ½ inch for general allowance around the chest area. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut out this side dart on my pattern paper. Please don't cut your fabric, oh. Just cut out the side dart on your pattern paper, okay? Still maintaining the same position on my fabric. I'm going to be marking out the side dart on my fabric, and I am marking it at the back part of this chinos material, the back part, because that is where I'm going to be sewing. So with this, it will be very easy for me to sew. After marking it, I will turn it to the other side and flip my pattern paper again like this, still maintaining the ½ inch I added around the top for journey allowance. I'll go ahead and use my roller to mark it out on my fabric. This will make it very easy. So once I'm done, I will go ahead and fold this piece of fabric into two. I will iron it, then I will place my fabric on it. This closed part is going to be on this closed part. I'll go ahead and cut out the lining, and I want the lining to stop around the waistline, okay? So this is just me cutting it out. I want it to stop around the waistline. So after cutting it, I will go ahead and notch it. Like I'll go ahead and notch the side dart on the lining as well like this. After notching it, I will remove the main fabric. Then I'll bring my pattern. I'll place it on the lining. I will mark out the side dart just like as I did for the main fabric. Now I'm going to take this to the same machine and sew the side dart. So I'll pick the part where I marked, okay? I will pick it, making sure they meet each other. I will pin it down, then pin it to where the dart is going to end, like where I'm going to sew it to. I also go ahead and pick this other side, making sure that the two parts where you notch meet. Then I will arrange it this other side and pin it. I will take it to the same machine and stitch it from here to here. I will do the same thing for this other side. Then I will do the same thing for the lining as well. So guys, I'm done sewing it. After sewing it, I will go ahead and iron it just like as you can see me doing. So guys, I'm done ironing it. So the next thing I want to do is to lining this. But before I lining it, I'm going to be cutting out the stripe I will be adding to the dress. So I've gone ahead to cut it out, and I have 4 pieces here. So the wideness of each of these pieces is 2.5 inches, 2.5 inches, and the length is about 22 inches. I have 22 inches here. So I wanted to cut out 4 pieces as I already said. Now I'm going to take this to the sewing machine. I will fold it into two. I will stitch this part here like this. Then I'll go ahead and stitch this other side to the hem. I will not stitch the last part. So guys, I'm done stitching it. The next thing I'm going to be doing is to turn it to the front after I was done stitching it. Once I'm done turning it, I'll go ahead and iron it. So this is the 4 pieces. I've gone ahead to iron it, as you can see. Now I'm going to fold my dress into two like this. I will iron it, like I will iron the middle. Then I'll place my tape on the middle. I will mark my nipple to nipple measurement divided by 2, which is 4.025. I will mark it like this. So go ahead and divide your nipple to nipple measurement by 2 and mark it. Then I will notch it. After notching it, I will open it up like this. I will place my strap on it. This is the front side though. I am placing it on the front part of the fabric. Then after pinning it down like this to secure it, I will place the lining on it like this, right side facing each other. But before I place the lining, I will fold it into two. Then I'll go ahead and iron the middle. So I'm going to be pinning the middle of the lining to the middle of the main fabric. Then I will pin it to one side first. Then I will further go ahead and pin the other side like this. After pinning it, I will take it to the same machine. I will go ahead and stitch it down with 1/2 inch from here to here. After stitching it, I will flip it up. I will go ahead and top stitch on the lining. Let's head over to the sewing machine and sew this together. So first thing first, go ahead and sew it with 1/2 inch, okay? Once you are done sewing it, go ahead and cut out the thread. Then flip it open like this and top stitch on the lining. Please don't sew on the main dress, sew on the lining. You are going to be sewing close to where you already sewn before, but you are going to be sewing on the lining. Just top stitch on it. Once you are done, then go ahead and close it back like this and sew the side. Once I'm done sewing this side, I will flip it to the other side and sew it, just like as you can see me doing. So guys, I'm done sewing it. I will just go ahead and cut this part that is thick. I will cut it out. Then I will turn it to the front like this. I will give it a very good press. So guys, I'm done ironing it, and this is how it look like, very neat. The next thing I'm going to be doing now is to work on the back part. For the back, I added 1/2 inch for journal allowance here. Then I'll just go ahead and mark the waistline on this side like this. Then I'll remove my pattern paper. I'll go ahead and notch it like this. Okay, notch the part where you mark. Then I'll go ahead and separate the two like this. I'm going to be placing my tape on the chest line, which is this part here. I'm going to be marking 1.5 inches from there to the hem of the gown. This is for my zip. Okay, this is the zipper allowance I added. After marking it, I'll go ahead and connect all the points together using my French curve. I will do the same thing for the other side. So once I'm done, I'm going to mark the waistline from where I notch on the zipper allowance line to the side. I will just go ahead and mark it like this. And mind you, I am marking at the back part of the fabric. So I'm going to be placing my tape on the zipper allowance line. I will mark my nipple to nipple measurement divided by 2, which is 4.025. After marking it, I'll go ahead and mark a straight line like this. I will place my tape on the waistline. I will mark 6 inches downward. So I later went ahead to extend it to 8 inches too. Then on the waistline, I will mark 1/2 inch to the side back and 1/2 inch to the center back like this for the dart intake. I'll go ahead and mark a slant line from the top to the waistline on both sides. Then I'll go ahead and connect from there to the 6 inches I marked downward. So I would advise you should make use of 8 inches because after I was done sewing it, there was a little bit of gap in there. Then I wanted to sew it down with about extra 2 inches. Then I'll just go ahead and pin it like this. Okay, I'm just pinning the dart line I mark. After pinning it, I will take it to the same machine. I'll go ahead and stitch it like this, like this. I will do the same thing for the other side. So guys, I'm done sewing it. After I was done sewing it, I wanted to iron it. So I'm going to place this on a piece of fabric. I'll go ahead and cut out the lining, okay? I will just cut it out like this. And I'm going to cut it to the waistline of the back like this and cut out the remaining one. So I'm going to be placing my strap like this at the front part of the back part, the right side of the fabric. Pin it down, then place your lining on it like this and pin it down. I will take it to the same machine and stitch it down. After stitching it, I will top stitch on it. Then I'll go ahead and sew the side just like as I did for the front. So guys, I'm done sewing it and this is how it look like. I also went ahead to iron it. The next thing I'm going to be doing is to go ahead and fold the hem with 1/2 inch, then further go ahead and fold it with 1/2 inch and stitch it down, both for the back and the front. After sewing it, I'll go ahead and place the two back together like this, right side facing each other. Then I'll go ahead and pin the zip allowance line like this where I marked. I will just go ahead and pin it down to the hem. Then I'm going to place my zip on it like this. I will mark where I want the zip to stop. So I will mark this part here. Go ahead and mark where you want your own zip to stop. After marking it, I will place my tape on where that zip is going to stop. I will mark where my slit is going to start from. From there, I decided to mark 7 inches, okay? So I will take this to the same machine and sew where the zip is going to stop to the 7 inches I marked. So guys, I've gone ahead to sew it. This is how it look like, as you can see, and the remaining part at the down is going to be for the slit. Now I'm going to go ahead and fold in my zipper allowance line. I will iron it, okay? After ironing it, I will also go ahead and fold the other side downward and iron it like this just to make it equal. Once I'm done ironing it, I will take this to the same machine. I'll go ahead and sew my zip on it. So guys, I'm done sewing the zip. After sewing it, I wanted to iron it. As you can see, very neat and clean. So I'm going to be placing the front side to the back like this, right side facing each other. I'm going to shape in the gown. So I'll go ahead and pin the sides like this, just like as you can see me doing. Make sure you take note of the bust area, okay? Make it equal. But if you know that your measurement is accurate, then make it equal around the chest line. If you have a big bust, the front part might be wider than the back part around the chest area. Just go ahead and make it equal. After I was done pinning it, I realized that there is a little bit of excess around the back, so I'll just go ahead and trim it out, okay, like this. I'll also trim out the other side like this. Once I'm done trimming it, I'll go ahead and turn it to the back part. I will mark 1 inch from the chest line to the hem of the gown. Remember, it was 1 inch we added for joining allowance, so I'll go ahead and mark it downward. So after marking it, I'll go ahead and connect the points together like this. Once I'm done connecting the points together, I will take it to the same machine and stitch through it like this, okay? So guys, this is just a little process of the sewing of the gown. After sewing this side, I will also go ahead and sew the other side. So guys, I'm done sewing it and this is how it looked like. After I was done sewing it, I went ahead to wear the dress just to see if it fits perfectly well. Guys, guess what? The bust area was so tight. I don't know why. Now, this is one thing that I observed. When I was cutting on the main fabric, which is the main dress, I cut on the part that is stretching. You can see that it is stretching, right? Then when I was cutting the lining, I cut on the side that is not stretching. Let's stretch it. This is the side that is not stretching, while the down part is very stretchy. That was the mistake I made on my end. Please don't make that mistake. If you want to cut on your lining, make sure the part that is going towards the horizontal side is also stretching. So what I'm going to be doing now is to go ahead and lose the two sides, okay, so that I can cut this lining out. So I've gone ahead to lose it. This is it. I'm just going to go ahead and cut it like this, leaving 1 inch, okay, like this. Then I'm going to be using thread and needle to tack the neck area so that it will not be flipping up. So this is how it looked like. Now, after I was done shaping it, guess what? This dress ended up too big around my chest area. I have to shaping it almost 3 times before it ended up sizing me. So you can see the ruffle, like the roughness around the waistline because the material was too stretchy, very stretching. Please, if you are going to be buying chinos material, buy the one that is not going to be too stretchy. Oh. I've never experienced this before. So the next thing I'm going to be doing now is to iron the slint at the back. After ironing it, I will turn it to the back. So I'll go ahead and fold it in like this. Then I'll further go ahead and fold it in. Then I will stitch it down. Like I'll just go ahead and stitch it to the slint, like where I sew, where the slint is going to start from. Then I'll go ahead and sew this other side like this. So guys, I'm done sewing it. You can see how neat it is. Guys, this is the outcome of the dress. You can see how beautiful and clean it is. So I'm rocking this with a white sleeve. You can rock this with any color of sleeve of your choice. If this tutorial was helpful, please go ahead and like, comment and share with your friends and your loved ones. So I'm going to be seeing you guys on my next video. Bye. Mwah.